video, I am going to teach you how to find the nth term of geometric sequences and the geometric means. But first, we will talk about the nth term of geometric sequence. So just like in arithmetic sequence, sometimes, di ba, mayroong mga terms na masyado ng matataas and malalaki for us to list all the terms in the sequence. Kaya mayroong na-derive na formula in arithmetic sequence at the same time sa geometric sequence din mayroon. So this is the formula in finding the nth term of geometric sequences. So we have a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1, wherein the n is the number of term to find. Diba? Kung ang pinapahanap ay 8 term, then n is equal to 8. And then, a sub 1, of course, the first term in the sequence. Okay? And then, a sub n, yung buong a sub n, siya yung value ng term na hinahanap mo. Okay? And then, we have r, which is your common ratio. Okay, so you need to remember this formula at the same time the purpose of each term in the formula. Kailangan alam niyo yun kung ano yung stand niya doon. So, let's try to solve some examples from your modules. Okay? So, the first one is, sabi dyan sa module nyo, we need to find the 8th term of the geometric sequence whose first term is -6 and whose common ratio is 2. So, we need to list the given, which is supposedly dapat tatlo yung given, okay? The first one is the a sub 1. Okay? The second one is your ratio, common ratio. And then the second one is your n, which is, ito yung number ng term na hinahanap mo. Okay? And I'm going to write the formula here. Para di natin makalimutan. So the formula is a sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. Yeah. So in our first problem, the first term in the sequence, sabi, is -6, okay? The common ratio is 2, and then your n is, kasi ang hahanapin mo dito yung 8th term, pang-8 term. So, n is equal to 8. So, using this formula, we are just going to substitute the given in the formula. So, I'm going to write the solution here. And then, I'm going to write a sub, your n is 8, okay? A sub 8 is equal to, your a sub 1 is -6. Okay? Lagyan po ng parentheses pag nagsasubstitute. And then, your r is 2 raised to n, your n is 8. 8 minus 1. Okay? So, a sub 8 is equal to -6. 2 raised to 8 minus 1, that is 7. Okay? And then, a sub 8, ulit-ulit lang. Quantity -6, 2 raised to 7, pakisimplify, the answer is 128. And therefore, we need to multiply -6 and 128 for us to find the value of the 8th term in the given geometric sequence. So, -6 times 128, the answer is -768. So, the answer will be the 8th term in the sequence. The 8th term in the sequence, the 8th term is negative 768. Di ba? Okay. As for me, pwede naman natin yung i-disk, di ba? Kasi we know the common ratio and we know the first term. Pwede natin i-disk hanggang we will came up with the eighth term. Pero, mas mabilis, of course, kapag ginamit po natin yung formula. Kaya po nagkaroon ng formula. Especially kapag halimbawa, ang pinahanap ko yung 100th term, ganyan. 1,000 term, ganun. Kaya we have the formula. And then, the second example, let's solve the given in your modules. So, given number 2, sabi, find the sixth term of the geometric sequence given that a sub 1 is equal to 2, your common ratio is equal to 3. So, we are looking for the sixth term. So, n is equal to 6, okay? Your first term is 2 and your common ratio is 3. Ayan. So, using the formula again, we will just substitute everything in the formula. So, a sub, your n is 6. So, we are looking for a sub 6, okay? The value of a sub 6. A sub 1 is 2. Your r is 3 raised to n. Your n is 6 minus 1. A sub 6 is equal to 2. 3 raised to 6 minus 1, that is 5. A sub 6 is equal to 2. 3 raised to 5 is equal to 243. Okay, you can just simplify this using your scientific calculators. I'm not going to manually compute for that. Okay, you already know that. A sub 6 is equal to the product of 2 and 243. That is 486. Therefore, a sub 6 is equal to 486, or the sixth term in the given geometric sequence is equal to 486. Hindi naman siya kadali. Substitution lang. And then, I give a word problem in your module. So, let's solve that. So, according sa module nyo, word problem yung given. Okay, I'm just going to read the word problem. Sabi, there are 25 passengers in the first carriage, 75 passengers in the second carriage, and 225 passengers in the third carriage, and so on. How many passengers will the 10th carriage have if the sequence of passengers is the same as geometric sequence? So, I'm going to list the given here, no? So, ang hinahanap natin is the number of passengers in the 10th carriage. So, pang-10. Therefore, your n is equal to 10. In the sequence, ang bilang ng passengers sa unang carriage ay 25. So, siya yung first term. So, ganito kasi susulat ko ha. Sa unang carriage, may 25 na passenger. Sa pangalawa, 75. Okay? Sa pangatlo, 225. And so on. And so forth. Tapos, hahanapin natin yung kung ilan yung passenger doon sa pang-10 carriage. So, we are looking for the common ratio. For you to find the common ratio, just like what I told you on the online class last time, so divide the second term by the first term in the sequence. So, 75 divided by 25, the answer is 3. Okay? So, ang common ratio mo ngayon ay 3. So, kaya pala si 25 ay naging 75 kasi minultiply natin siya sa 3. So, yun yung common ratio mo. Okay? So, now that the given is complete, we can now substitute the given using the formula. So, a sub 10 is equal to a sub 1 is 25. Your r is 3 raised to n. Your n is 10 minus 1. Okay? A sub 10 is equal to 25. 3 raised to 10 minus 1, that is 9. Okay? A sub 10 is equal to 25. 3 raised to 9 is equal to, okay, 19,683. And then for us to be able to find the value of for us to be able to find how many passengers are in the 10th carriage, we need to multiply 25 and 19,683. So the answer is 492,075. So therefore, we now know that pagdating nung 10th carriage, there will be 492,075 passengers. So, di pa naman dumadating yung pang-10, pero we already assume, kasi according nga dito sa problem, the sequence of the passenger is the same as geometric sequence. So, therefore, kapag dating ng 10th carriage, the number of passenger will be 492,075. So, that's how you find the nth term of geometric sequences. Next is I am going to discuss how to get the value of the geometric means in a given geometric sequence. So just like what I discussed last time in arithmetic means, geometric means meaning the middle term in the sequence is missing. So we are going to find the value of that. Of course, using again the formula in getting the nth term. Pero mayroong mga magbabago ng purpose. Okay? So we will also use the formula in getting the nth term. Pero yung definition ng bawat term, there will be some changes. Okay? Where a sub n, sabi, is the value of the last term in the sequence. Value of the last term. So, kanina, a sub n is the value of the term we are looking for. Pero dito kasi, may value yung last term. Ang hinahanap natin yung gitna. So, a sub n is the value of the last term in the sequence. Okay? And then the n is the number of terms in the sequence. So, kanina, n is the term we are looking for, di ba? Ngayon, n will be the number of terms in the sequence. A sub 1, hindi siya nagbabago. First term pa din. This is the first term in the sequence. Same as r, kasi r is your common ratio. Okay? So, you need to remember na even though we are using the same formula, the purpose of the terms in the formula will be changed. Okay? So, yeah. Now that you know the formula and the purpose of the terms in the formula, let's solve some examples. Let's say we will find the values of the means in the given geometric sequence. So, an sequence is 2, and then we will be looking for 2 terms, okay? So, we have 2 blank blank and 128, okay? So, I'm going to again write the formula here. A sub n is equal to a sub 1 r raised to n minus 1. And then, I am going to write the given here. So, same as in getting the arithmetic means, kasi ang hinahanap natin sa arithmetic means ay yung value ng common difference, di ba? Dito din sa geometric means, we are looking for the value of the common ratio naman. Kasi pag alam natin yung common ratio, therefore, we can solve the geometric means. Now, we will be listing the given, and the given that we are looking for is a sub 1, the value of a sub 1, and a sub n. Okay? Okay, yan yung mga hinahanap natin. So, according sa sequence, a sub 1 is 2. Your n is the number of terms. Okay? So, bilangin natin. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, there are 4 terms in the sequence. And then, your a sub n is the last term in the sequence. Ito, 128. Therefore, meron na tayong given. We can now solve for the common ratio. Okay? So, substitute lang natin yung given dito sa formula. So, a sub n is 128. A sub 1 is 2. Okay? R is what we are looking for. R. And then n is 4 minus 1. Okay? 128 is equal to 2. And then r raised to 4 minus 1 is 3. Okay? So, we are looking for r. Kailangan i-isolate natin si r. Okay? Para ma-isolate natin si r, kailangan mawala nitong si 2. Okay? So, we need to divide the equation by 2. Or para hindi tayo malito, tanggalin nga natin yung parentheses. Okay? So, r raised to 3. Ganyan kasi yan eh. No? Nakakalito kapag may parentheses. So, kailangan ma-isolate si r kasi we are looking for the value of r. That's why we need to divide both sides of the equation by 2 para ma-cancel na yung 2 na katabi ni r. So, cancel na yan. Therefore, 128 divided by 2, that is 64, is equal to r cubed. Ngayon, para matanggal natin si r cubed, yes, r cubed, kukunin natin yung cube root. No? Mag-extract tayo ng roots. Just like what you did in grade 9. Okay? Gagawin din natin. So, I'm going to rewrite this part. Okay? 64 is equal to r cubed. Para mawala po si cube na exponent niya, we need to divide. No, I'm so sorry. We need to get the cube root of both sides of the equation. Diba? Kung ano yung exponent niya, yun din dapat yung index or yung root dito sa labas. Okay? So, equals, ayan. So, yan, pag kinuha natin yung cube root ng r cube, of course, makakancel na yan yung 3. Therefore, matitira na r. R na lang. Tapos, we will be looking for the cube root of 64, which is 4. No? You can just use your scientific calculator in finding or in simplifying this part. So, now, applying symmetric property of equality, 4 is equal to r is simply r is equal to 4. Wala po yung pinagkaiba, no? Kahit magkabaliktad. Therefore, may value na yung common ratio natin, 4. 4 pala yung common ratio natin. So, now that we have our common ratio, we can now solve for the geometric means. Paano po natin kukunin yun, ma'am? We will multiply the first term. I'm going to move the given. Kaya ito yung given, di ba? Ayan. Para makuha natin tong term na nawawala dito, yung r natin is 4, di ba? Multiply natin yung first term sa 4. Lang yun. So, 2 times 4, the answer here is 8. And then, si 80 mo multiply natin again, si 4. Kasi yun nga yung common ratio mo. So, 8 times 4, the answer is 30. 32. And then, check natin if we are right, no? 32 times 4, 128 ba? Yung sagot. Yes, 128. So therefore, the value of the means of the geometric sequence are 8 and 32. Okay? So yun na yung sagot nyo. And then, let's say we have another example or given. Let's solve given number 2 in geometric means. Find the missing term in the geometric sequence. 6, and then blank, 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 and then 96. So, nag-level up na kanina. We are looking for just 2 terms. Ngayon, naging 3 terms na. So, again, I'm just going to write the formula here. And then, I'm going to write the given here. So, the given that we are looking for is a sub 1, n, and then a sub n. And we are looking for the value of the common ratio for us to be able to solve the means of the geometric sequence. So, a sub 1 is 6, yan, according to sequence. Your n is the number of terms, okay? So, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5. A sub n is the last term in the sequence, so 96. Yeah, then we will look for the value of your common ratio. Now that we have our given, we can now substitute them using the formula here. So a sub n is 96, a sub 1 is 6, your r is what we are looking for. So rewrite lang natin yung r. Your n is 5 and then minus 1. 96 is equal to 6r raised to 5 minus 1, that is 4. Okay? Para makancel si 6 na katabi ni r, kasi kailangan natin i-isolate si r kasi we are looking for the value of r. Kailangan maiwan siyang mag-isa. Divide natin both side by 6 para makancel na si 6 na katabi ni r. Okay? So, 96 divided by 6, that is 16, is equal to r raised to the 4th power. Then, I'm going to continue the solution here. Ngayon, para mawala itong exponent, we will be getting the 4th root of both sides of the equation. Okay? Para mawala itong exponent na 4. Now that we get that, makakancel na yan. Ano ngayon yung 4th root ni 16? 4th root ni 16. The answer is 2. No? You can just use your scientific calculator in solving this part, and then is equal to r. So 2 is equal to r is the same as r is equal to 2 using the symmetric property of equality. So therefore, the value of your r is 2. Okay? Now that you know the value of the common ratio or your r, we can now solve for the means of the geometric sequence. Pwede na natin yung i-solve ngayon. So, your r is 2, so we need to multiply the first term by 2. 6 times 2, the answer is 12. And then 12 times 2, the answer is 24. Okay? Next, 24 times 2. The answer is 48. And then check natin if the sequence is correct. 48 times 2, the answer is 96. So therefore, the value of the means of the given geometric sequence are 12, 24, and 48. So that's how you get the nth term and the geometric means of the given geometric sequence.